Hey guys, welcome back to Vanguard Motor Sales. Man, I got a hot car for you today. This baby does 0 to 60 in under 3 seconds. She is sharp as a razor blade, man. Look at this thing. Absolutely gorgeous. Z06 2019, last year for the motor up front. Look at this car, man. I am becoming a blue man, and I think I'm in love with this color blue. It's got beautiful metallic. Now they're calling it Elkhart Lake Blue. I don't know how they came up with that name, but I'll tell you what, I like this blue color. She's looking sweet. Can you imagine seeing this baby coming up in your rearview mirror? You might as well just pull over to the side. They tell me 11.1 in a quarter mile. That is blistering fast, man. She is a beauty. Now this Z06 has been upgraded to the 8-speed transmission, paddle shift, got the gigantic brakes on it. I mean, look at this thing. I mean, it looks like it's going fast just sitting still here, doesn't it? I absolutely love this car. Wait till you hear it run too. Look at the interior. It's got my favorite color interior in it too, black. It's kind of a matte black. It's looking beautiful. She is a gorgeous machine and even more fun to drive. You want to talk about having some fun, this is a car you can have some fun in for sure. Very, very comfortable seats. I mean, just everything about this car is comfortable. I've told you guys this a million times in my videos. I never even imagined how fun a Corvette was until I actually drove one. I tell you, they really know what they're doing down there. I love the quad exhaust coming out the back. I mean, just this is what view most people are going to see. This is the one they're going to be burned into their memory, the ass end of this car. It's got the LT4 supercharged motor, 650 horse, 650 foot-pounds of torque. Isn't that nice of them? They made those two numbers the same. You don't have to remember two numbers. 650. That is a whole bunch of horsepower for this baby. Now at Vanguard Motor Sales, we don't do any consignment whatsoever. We own every one of our cars, and a lot of you may be thinking, what does that mean to me? Most classic car dealers sell on consignment. They sell just about anything that'll roll through the door, and they don't know much about the cars. Finding a Vanguard quality car isn't easy. Our team of 15 buyers review thousands of vehicles each month. Our inspectors travel all over the country to handpick each of our cars, which saves you time, money, and frustration. Think of us as your expert hands, eyes, and ears to make sure that you end up with the highest quality car. We have almost 50 team members here at Vanguard, and every one of us is a gearhead. Growing up around the Motor City, all of our families worked in the auto industry. I grew up working in the garage with my dad, and we worked on countless classics over the years. Around here, cars are a way of life. Here we go, it's Corvette time, baby. 2019, last year for the front engine car. And don't tell anybody, but I think I may like this better than the C8. I don't know, maybe it's just nostalgia, but this thing is an amazing beast. 650 horsepower, 650 foot-pounds of torque. Isn't that nice that they kept them together? That way you don't have to remember two numbers. I'm starting to have a hard time remembering numbers these days. All I know is I absolutely love this car. And we can park this dream in your driveway. It doesn't matter where you live in the world. She is a sweetheart for sure. Just makes you want to go fast. love it. Just as smooth as can be. Of course, more power than you'd ever need. You get in all the trouble you want to get into with this car for sure. Now, it's got more settings and more computer stuff and everything than I could even tell you in 3 hours. I tell everybody, I suggest you hop on YouTube and find out how to operate all the features. There's a lot of great guys out there that do a lot of great videos on how everything works and all the advanced settings. I basically know how to take traction control off and put the hammer down and have some fun. Now this thing has got, I think it's 1,268 miles on it. So hasn't even cracked 1,300 miles yet. Just as cool as can be. Now we've got 1.5 million followers on YouTube right now, and I want to thank every one of you. You don't know how much that helps us out. And if you want to follow us, just hit that follow button and make sure you ring that bell so that you get a notification whenever we get a new vehicle in. Talking about new vehicles, we get between 40 and 20 new vehicles every month. So check us out often. We're here at our shop right now. We're located right here in the Motor City at 15100 Keel Street in Plymouth, Michigan. This building is where our team of 15 world-class mechanics inspect and improve every one of our cars. All of our work is done in-house. Our mechanics only service the vehicles we sell. We start with a thorough inspection and test drive. Then our team gets to work. We take the time to learn each car and fix the things that I would fix if it was mine. If that means the engine needs to come out, then it comes out. When you purchase a classic car from an auction or another dealer, in most cases it hasn't been inspected or serviced. You may be in for some unpleasant surprises. At Vanguard, we save you from the headaches that cost you time and money by handling this process for you. Right down the road is our 40,000 square foot indoor showroom. This building is climate controlled and houses over 100 amazing vehicles. We're constantly bringing in new inventory, so you never know what might show up tomorrow. We're underneath the vet now, and it is pretty under here. I love the exhaust, man. It just looks so badass. And of course, that's what a lot of people are going to be seeing is that exhaust. And of course, we got the independent rear end in this baby. And if you notice the transmissions there too, isn't that cool? Yeah, they've got the trans right back here with the rear end. The vet's been doing that for a long time. And of course they're doing that in NASCAR now too, which is super cool. That's how cool it is. They're actually doing it in racing. Of course, gigantic disc brakes back here. Everything is cast aluminum. Everything is looking absolutely beautiful. You can tell the car was super well kept. Now this trans is an 8-speed, that's an upgrade from the 7-speed stick. Everything under here is just clean as can be, flat as can be, just zipping down the racetrack. All that wind coming right underneath here, not holding up anything, man. They've done a beautiful job of flattening out the bottom of it. And of course the front brakes are gigantic. We're going to take a real close look at the wheels and tires. We get around the other side there. Really got a big set. As long as I'm here, I found the size 285 30 19s up front. And then this nose is close to the ground, so make sure you stay away from the curbs. Doesn't look like they've ever hit a curb with this nose. It is beautiful. Nice shape. Of course, these great looking wheels are just looking sweet as can be. And then those gigantic Corvette brakes. Isn't that sweet? She is a beauty, and I love the blue. Looks like blue sky. Working our way down the side here, you can see that everything is super clean under here. We got the lift right here on the lift points. I love this rocker molding too. Then out back here, this is where the horsepower meets the roads. This is where we got more tire. There it is. 335 25 20s out back. And again, we got those Corvette disc brakes out back. Let's lower this baby down and look under the hood. So it says it right there, Corvette LT4. That's supercharged power right there, guys. 650 horsepower, 650 foot-pounds of torque. And when you get behind the wheel of this thing, you know exactly what's under the hood. As I said earlier, this is the last year with the Vette, with the motor up front, and of course they went big. They didn't go home, they went big. This LT4 making a bunch of horsepower. It is just a dream to drive. You are gonna love it when we park this dream in your driveway. Of course it's got air, of course it's got anti-lock brakes, power steering, power brakes. I mean, it's got it all, man. I don't know anything that this thing doesn't have. Just cool as can be. She's a beautiful color, ton of horsepower. Last year for the front engine Corvette. Guys, give us a call, 248-974-9513, and let Vanguard Motor Sales park this little dream in your drive.